All right, let's look at how to find the wiki. So once you get onto ClarkNet, no matter which department you work for, we all have the wikis tile here that you can click on, and it will show you all the different kinds of wikis that we have within Clark. However, if you can't find that tile, which sometimes it does get lost in all the different things that you might have on your dashboard, you can also type in the word wiki and you'll get all the options of wikis that we offer. So since most of our trainings are customer solutions, we will start in the customer solutions wiki. So two things I want to point out, how we search the wiki. The first way is these categories up here. As you can see, as I hover over each of these categories, there are subcategories that drop down. The other way that you can search is with the search box, very similar to the Google generation here, where we're used to searching for everything in a search box. What I want to tell you all, and I want to stress this, I'm going to emphasize this. Your instincts may bring you to the search box, but I really, really highly recommend you all actually go to these categories to find what you're looking for and familiarize yourself on what kinds of things are under these categories. You don't have to memorize it, but definitely being familiar is going to be helpful because you're going to find that you might get to the more accurate page faster if you look under these subcategories as opposed to searching. So let's use an example here. Let's search for out of stock. So if I'm looking for the estimate on when an item is coming back into stock, I might just write out of stock because I'm trying to find things that are out of stock. But as you can see, we have a very big variety of what pops up. And our first hit is actually an article that was sent via internal systems to the department. And the reason this is because our wiki, at least in customer solutions, searches for things by headers, subheaders, and titles. So it's not actually searching the content of the pages, it's searching anywhere that these items or these search terms are called out. So as you can see, we have a big variety here between the different places where out of stock is mentioned. So that's where I would say, come back to these categories. Where might my question fall under? Well, if a customer is asking for when an item is coming back into stock, that may be under customers because this is something that our customers will frequently ask us before they've actually placed an order. If I can't find my answer here, then maybe I'll go to orders because maybe they're asking for when item is coming back into stock from something they already placed an order for. So it's really going to be under the context of whatever your situation is, but it certainly is helpful to look through these different categories to figure out what to find. The other thing to consider too is when you're trying to find what you're looking for, you're most likely not going to find the exact word of what you're searching. So let's use the example of canceling an order. If I want to look up the steps to cancel an order, no matter where I search in the wiki, I'm not going to see a word that says cancel, at least within these categories. So what I need to do then is think about what other kinds of words are similar to what I'm looking for. If I want to cancel an order, that means that I want to alter an order. And another word for altering is editing, because an editing order would mean that I could add to it, I could subtract from it, I could modify it. So this might be the first wiki page that I start on. The other thing I'm going to tell you is you are very often, especially in your early days of using the wiki, going to go to the wrong page and you're going to have to hop into another page and you're just going to bop around the wiki a lot. And please know it is part of the process. Embrace that process because honestly, the more you move around in the wiki in these categories, the more comfortable it will get. And then eventually you will find the vocabulary of how to search for what you're looking for.